Right, back to the 100-day project. Yes, what I'm doing today is doing a bit of prep. Okay, I'm doing a load of like book pages up for tags and journaling cards and that. So what I do, I use one of these sort of like, you know, quite modern-ish books, okay, as my base, and then I might put things like you know, encyclopedias or dictionary pages on the top. Okay, so I do, it's fairly thick, so I do 2 of these pages. So I will stick that together just with a glue stick. I've already done a lot. I just thought I would show you. I haven't cut them out or anything, but I will glue these together because I haven't got any pages from using it as a glue book. So, and then I will then just put better one on the top. Okay, like that, and then that will do for a tag base. So I will go through and do quite a few of these. So I'm not worried too much about how well they're glued down because I stitch around mine and everything. So if there's any pictures. Okay. And I will literally go through and do loads ready. Yeah. Right, okay, so most of them are done. All right, not just all cut, all different shapes and everything. I'm going to go through a few and add some texture paste. I've got this one. I didn't like it at first, but it's firmed up a bit because it was quite runny when I first got it, but it's fine now. I just most probably haven't, bought it about 4 years ago, and it's actually really good now. But, and I also got this. This is from like Aldi or somewhere like this. And it's just effects. It's a bit like modelling paste. I don't know, but what I've done, because I don't really know what it is, I've mixed it with that. It's a bit gritty, so it feels like it's got sand in it. So I am going to go through and, I'm going to get a piece of paper as well and use some stencils. Alright, so I've got these Tim Holtz ones, and I've got, because I've got no water here, I've got a pot with some water in it just to put these in when I've finished. Alright, and then I'll wash them, take them upstairs to wash. Okay, so I've just got a few of them. Okay, I've got a new one of those, but I use my old one for texture paste because that's my favourite one, and I've used it and used it and used it. Right, let's get shall we use a bit of brown paper? Yeah, I did have some very close. And then get some on the brown paper as well. So that would be nice. Okay, so this is what I'll do. I won't show you all of them. I'll just do a few just to show you. All right, I haven't used this one a lot and it's really nice. Okay, and I'll just go ahead and put a bit down. Yeah, it has got, it's got sort of, put that side, sorry, like sand in or something, some grit. So yeah, that is funny texture paste. It's the thinnest one I've ever had actually. So my husband's up a ladder, so he's annoying me because I don't like him up a ladder. Okay. Okay. And I'll just leave them to dry. All right, well, hold on. I'm going to get something to put them in. I get these like plastic food mats from Pound Shop or something like that. All right, so I shall put them on there and they will be left overnight, so you won't be seeing any of those today. Right, got my water, that's right on this. There we go. I'm going to do, you know, quite a few, so And I do need to roll my sleeves up because I will get plastered. And I know I will. That one's got a nice picture on, so I'll leave that one. All ones first. Just want it just to add a bit of texture, that's all, if you know what I mean. It's I don't want it too evident. Oh, this one, I love this one. I haven't used that for ages. Oh, that's come out really nice. Okay, do some more then. It's got a bit of colour on it as well, which is even better, because I will be adding colour and everything to these. So yeah, it's better on longer sweeps. I've never been the greatest of with using this. I never did get the technique right, but then I've never really watched a video, so I just sort of like scrape it on. But I just learnt there that putting most of it up there and then scraping down in one sweep was working quite nicely. That's it. A blob there and then scrape down. That might be the way. And there is an art to pulling them off as well. Oh, love them, love them, love them. Right, okay, so I'll go ahead. You can see what I'm doing now and do some more, and then come back to you tomorrow when they're dry. Right, okay, these are all dry. Okay, I didn't do all of them. Still got a pile here. Okay, but it was quite a lot I done. And just before I left the studio for them to dry overnight, I squirted them with a bit of coffee stain. Okay, and I'll put a little picture of how they look, because I've done them on the floor, so on some plastic sheet. And because I was drying them on there because I had so many, and I thought, oh, they look a bit white, so I just just sprayed some, and yeah, it turned out really good. You know, some are better than others, I will say, but this one's absolutely fantastic. But it's great. It's texture. It's still just a base, yeah. Some you can't really see, like that one joined in a bit, but you know what? It will still make some textured backgrounds. that flower there is amazing, I will say. That stencil there, that was one of Tim Holtz. That was one of the best. All those turned out pretty cool, and the numbers and that. So that's a good one. Another one there. Okay, some great bases. Another one there. And this one I've done it all there. That's more like a journaling card type thing. Another one, that flower too, I really liked. So that's like that one. All that way, I would say. Yeah, these turned out. That's the only one that was a little bit not so good, not so clear. This I think that was squares. Those like geometric shape, I always find are actually very good for, you know, when you use sprays. And that one there, again, that flower, which I did use that one quite a lot because it turned out beautiful. Right, there we go. And some that is perfect. Some I will add colour to, some I'll leave as is. That's squares again there. Oh, that's that big flower. Couldn't really tell there. There we go. Numbers. It's that stuff I added. It was like got sand in it. So I like this one. And that's a flourish, isn't it? And that big flower there. So yeah, I mean, these ones weren't so good. So what I would do with these is I would have a play around with colour and see what happened. These aren't quite dry actually. The ones that aren't so good, I would, you know, add colour and just see what happened. Yeah, the same as that one there is a little bit not so great. And that's surprising what you can make out of it. So I'd cut that off there, I think. Yep, there's loads. Yep, loads to play with. So that was that part. I will do one up just to show you. I'll make it into most probably a topper. Oh, look. So cool, that one. Let's have a look. We've got toppers. We have got a topper size, haven't we? Somewhere. Yeah, so got a lot to be going on with there. I mean, I'm not doing them today. I'll just show you one thing. Like I've got that one or that one. So I'll use that one. So, but yeah, nice lot of bases cut. I mean, some of these I don't turn into tags. That's why I leave them like that. And the same with these. I'll leave them square until I think, yeah, I'm going to have a tag or I have a square top. So, and I've got these, and then I've got this bit of sort of card that looks like, feels like velvet. Only it was torn off something else. It was too thick, and that was what was left. So I'm going to make something out of that now. But I will be adding some colour to some of them, so I actually want to see what it turns out like. So, right, yeah, this is going to be a topper. I have cut a bird out of the new kit that I've got because I wanted to try and use a few things from that because it's, you know, new and I haven't used it yet. So I've got some like speciality paper I did have. It's from Taperlogy. I've actually separated this because I really like it, but I just wanted it thinner, so it looked like a coffee filter actually on top. So this is quite unusual too, so okay, I just went and embossed that. Okay, I just found I wanted it to look quite textured as well. I'm just wondering where that flower is. there in conjunction with how it looks. It's upside down writing, so it's got to be that way. Okay, Andrea. Right, I'm going to stick that on, but I'm going to have it over the page. Yeah, so... Yeah, all these bits come from the new cluster kit, so I've got no preference. It's just that I've had this one and I'm going to use it, and then I will try the Foundry Wax by Tim Holtz. So I think I've got a Prima one as well. I'm trying to use up things rather than buy new things out until I've used it up. So do you know what? Give that quite a bit of a lift. So I'm really liking that. So I'm going to go around the edge a bit as well. Just got a bit on my finger there, not much. I mean, this is going to be stitched around as well, so this is going to go because I might put this here, because this reminds me of, this is just stuck together. Some of that really long yarn and that fibres, and it's sort of like, yeah, it's stuck on that, and I thought it reminded me of feathers, so that might be going somewhere up there as well. I know it's white, but that's all right. Then we just remember we have black stitching, so that's there, and then you might have a bit of this under him. Not sure yet. It looks a bit bare there, but it might not be bare once I've stitched. So that's the difference. And I stuck the bird onto some thick card, so he can be raised up a bit. Yep. Okay. Yeah, and that flower's going to go there, so that's all right. Yep. Okay. Now I want to get some paints out. And looking at them, I think I need to just drop some paint on them, have some fun. So I might do that with the next one. So I stitched around that, and I put me things on the bird. All right, these are very old, so I do glue them on and I glue the tops. Okay, I'm coming to the end of them now, so these are quite thick actually, but they'll be right for this project. Couldn't find I've got a tape that I cut up quite small for finer detail places like that, but I'll pop that on later date. I can't find them. Don't know where they've gone. Where are we sitting in? I will have to squash him down a bit because these pads, sticky back pads, are really thick. But there you go. And I need a little bit of blue down here. So, what do I do now then? I get a little bit of watercolour. It's a bit green, that one, isn't it? I'll use that one. Is that peacock blue, I think, is that one, isn't it? Okay. Bit of water. Oh, if you have not seen these before, they are so I've got gold in there, watercolor, like dry palettes. This was that make Peerless is the first ones I've got, which I've still got them. They're up in the house, but I've got this was quite a lot cheaper. I got it just for, sorry, we have got a bit of gold pigment in here. That's me. I'm looking for something to put it on. I'm not liking that colour. I'll tell you what, I'm wondering. Have a bit of both. Okay. I'm just doing it quite watered down there. This card underneath will react really strange because it's actually the core of card, not. Just sort of want it stained a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's fine. That's good. That's quite a nice topper. Now, okay. Simple. Right, got a few techniques going on there, so you could class that as mixed media. Yeah. I don't know if you can see the gold very well, but it looks really nice. Okay. So that's number one. Got 300 to go. No. Okay, right. Well, you know what I'm going to do now, don't you? So I've got my watercolours out, folks. I want to do one of these, which I'm going to take one of the small ones. Just have, my gosh. I think I'll be here a while. And see what happens. So, wait. Right, let's get my other palette, my proper palette out. There it is. You can use this forever, this bit here. But I think I'm going to use a big brush and sort of drop the paint in a bit. I'll Joe, it's a bit big for that palette. I've got one slightly smaller here. There we go. You know what colour I'm going for, don't you? I want to see what happens with that. Oh, I had to stop then because someone coming to see me, so I'll carry on. But again, very, very watered down. All right. And you know blue and yellow makes green, so doing that on purpose. Okay, so we've got more of a sort of blended colour. That works. Yeah, like that, to add colour to those. Look, we've got a bit of coffee stain in the background, and then we've got that, so that is nice. Different look again. Right, just need to find something to put it on. Would go nice. Could go with that, but I'm not going to use that for a minute. That's going to be another little project. Right, I got a few things out. Got one of the plain ones that we done. Yeah, the book pages. So I'm going to ink around that, and it's going to be sort of a big cluster, I suppose, which could be a topper. Yeah, for something that you're doing, or it could just go on a page. So let's just go around doing that. I think the rest is okay. That was a bit of the paper that you might have saw me just add bits to, you know, when I was mopping up, wasn't I? So I can use that. So if we wanted to make that wider, that could go there, then the vellum will go down there. Right, okay. Yeah, so now I know that I like, you know, the colours and the effect of it. I would batch do them. See, that's going to come out of there a bit. So overlap the page there. Yeah, he's going to go in there, but I'm going to stitch around that first. butterfly there, I think. And we've got a nice large topper now. Yeah, it could put some words. It depends where it goes, you know, if you sort of like think it's going onto a journal or anything like that. I've got one here somewhere hanging around. You know, like here. Yeah. You see what I mean? So it will just depends what's going around or where you could, because you could add your words up here or here if you've done it as a full page. I would leave that just as this, and then when I come to use it, I would make my mind up then. It just gives you more versatility rather than it being, oh, look at that. That goes nicely on there too. Something that I didn't like when I first done it. But looking at that now, I was just playing around watercolours and, you know, the water stamping technique. And now I really love those. So, never know. Right, I'm going to go and stitch around that then. And then come back. Okay, so I stitched around that. Okay, so it's like a topper, isn't it? And I thought how nice it looked on that bag if you was doing something, you know, a gift for somebody, or it just fits on a glassine bag here. May have to just trim it a little bit, but not too much. Just exactly right, actually. So I usually do these 6 by 3, so the tags there. Yeah, so I think that fits on there as well. Okay, so that's the sort of thing that I do with that. Right, okay, so yes, I've done quite a bit. So I left those 2. I did do another one, didn't I? Yeah, that's those birds. Should do another flower one really, but I'm running out of time today. So that'll do for now. Could put a little bit of gold around there if we wanted to, but do you know what? I'm going to leave it as is. It all depends where it goes in a journal, but I'm liking the bit of gold on here. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I will be going back to these and doing some up, you know, but at least now I've got a base on those, you know, and I think, you know, like the numbers ones would be great for when I do a bit of steampunk and things. Yeah, so I've still got a book on the go there. I know. I had to have a steampunk phase after this, I think. All right then, everybody. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.